We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
First pitch, 7-10.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. Well, this is speared by the first baseman, and they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Batting third.
And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's hitting over 350 in road games coming into this one, and it just seems like he comes ready to play. Maybe he really likes sleeping in hotels, or maybe he thrives off taking it to the home crowd. But whatever it is, it's working this year.
At the plate now, Orlando Cepeda. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
To the plate now, Eric Davis.
The center fielder.
As he rips it on the ground to second. Scooped up, throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Felix Pena is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Omar Vizquel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here. Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Guerrero.
Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. They'll start things here at 316. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. Now the 1-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. From the stretch. Count even at 2-2. He's set. Now the pitch. Vizquel aboard here at first with nobody out. Takes this the other way to right. And Vlad is aboard. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting third.
Standing in now, Mike Piazza, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 5 homers and 23 driven in.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Evans has it, and there's one away. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I would...
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Hit sharply on the ground. One there. Relay to Cepeda, who's got it for the inning-ending double play. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Dwight Evans.
Dwight Evans.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
So a solo shot here to left center field, number 392 of his career. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in the dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at shortstop Omar Vizquel. You want to talk about going to the ballpark early to watch a guy like Mark McGwire or Aaron Judge take BP. I used to go to the ballpark early to watch Omar Vizquel field ground balls and turn double plays, because I swear he was a magician and the ball never hit leather.
Carter Kieboom digs in now. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Batting 9. The pitcher.
Stepping in, Felix Pena. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line toward the alley in left center. Pham is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. On to the bottom of inning number. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Strike called, 2-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. Still without a home run and 5 driven in. This is hit sharply to the left side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. That's inside. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone!
You're going to get one fastball right down the middle, probably once or twice a game, and you cannot miss it. And he did not miss it. He roasted that pitch.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
A base hit in his first trip. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Here comes another 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Evans is there, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Riding in once again, Mike Piazza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Hit hard to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side.
Welcome back to Citi Field, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Mets this season. When it comes to their team ERA, they enter the day with one of the best in the league. And talking with some of the pitchers earlier, they mentioned how they've all been able to inspire each other this year. One said, every one of these guys seems to bring their best to the mound every single day, so that really motivates me to do the same. We hold each other to a pretty high standard, and that works for us. Clearly, it's a group that takes a ton of pride in what they do, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
connects for the Marlins.
Now to the plate, Orlando Cepeda. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
From the stretch. To the left side, but it's well foul. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to... Bottom of the third now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Andrew Jones. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 1-2. This is line to left. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets go down quickly, and after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Standing in, Dwight Evans. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Line drive to center field, and Andrew will just get in front of this one, a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as we show you the Marlins leaders in that category, you can see his total is good for 3rd best on the ball club. Ground ball foul down the left side. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Machado now on 0-1. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. Line drive base hit. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. As he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. In now, Carter Kieboom. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through into center field, base hit, and the run is in to score from third. It's 4-2.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Stepping in now, Felix Pena. Line drive snagged on a short hop to second for 1, and he's out on the tag. But 1 run is in to score on the play.
The batter, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Coming to the plate now, Ben Zobrist. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
At the plate now, Corey Dickerson. Vizquel picks it up in a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Marlins 5 and the Mets 2. Striding in, Gio Urshela.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now here's the pitch.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
The pitcher, number 44.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Bassett, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A man at third with 1 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll get 1 back with the sac fly as it's now a 5-3 ball game.
How about it?
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Drops 1 down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this will get foul for strike 2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
On to Cepeda at first to retire the side. It's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Now at the plate, Dwight Evans. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up on to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Now at the plate, Manny Machado, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This ball will be chopped foul. 6 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Marlins set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping up the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Andrew Jones is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Third baseman, number 3.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through, a base hit. Piazza rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Dan, that had to be missed execution right there. 2 strikes on the batter. You throw a breaking ball, but you leave it up a little bit for him to be able to drive it into the out.
No doubt about it, D-Row. 2-strike breaking ball intended to be at the ankles or below, to even bounce it to get him to chase and swing. Too good of a pitch with a breaking ball with 2 strikes to this hitter.
A 1-1. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 0 for 4. 3-0 now.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out.